Hey everybody, welcome back. Sean here from Somm Wine Club, and I have got Somm wine for you. This is the 2021 Bernard Baudry Granges Chinon Rouge. This is part of the April 2023 Somm Wine Club box, and I am thrilled to share with you one of my favorite Chinon producers. Chinon is a region in the Loire Valley that produces Cabernet Franc and whites from Chenin Blanc. This is the Rouge, so 100% Cabernet Franc, made by Bernard Baudry and his son Mathieu. Now, in the Loire, in Chinon, Bernard Baudry is a relatively young producer. He graduated from the University of Beaune in 1982 and started assembling small parcels of land around the village of Chinon in the Loire to produce this iconic now Chinon. Produces a couple of bottlings. The Granges is their youngest, their first released red bottling, and it is exactly what I want from a Chinon. It is vibrant and tense, and it has a liveliness to it and an energy that exudes from the glass when you smell, when you taste. It pulls you in. This is a wine that converts people who don't like Cabernet Franc or have never really experienced the joy of a really well-made Loire Cab Franc. So, practicing organic since a while, certified organic since 2006. The Lagrange is coming from a single site of alluvial pebbles and sand near to the winery, so very well drained, creating this kind of elegant, light, refreshing style of Chinon Rouge. It's aged in cement vats and old concrete or old barrique, old barrels, for 9 months and 12 months respectively for the amount of aging before it's released. And this is the fresh vintage. This is the 2021, so this is the current release that's available on the market. And it's exactly what I expect it to be. I mean, I know. But it's this intoxicating, crunchy red and purple fruit. You look at the color, it's not totally pale. It's not Pinot Noir-esque, but often in our tasting group we'll confuse Cru Beaujolais made from Gamay Noir and like really great elegant Chinon Rouge because they both have this crunchy tart red and blue and black kind of fruit character to them. They have a greenness and herbal quality which comes from either whole clusters being used as part of the fermentation or from pyrazines, which is the chemical that's produced by the grapes in the family of Cabernet Franc, Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, and others. Cabernet Franc is, of course, one of the parents of Cabernet Sauvignon, so it gives a lot of its kind of spice and like green bell pepper and pretty black fruit character to Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon tends to be richer and denser and more robust, where Cabernet Franc is more elegant and light and refreshing. So put a little bit of a chill on this and it is outstanding. I had this in my wine fridge, so this is probably at about 13 degrees Celsius right now, which for me, for Chinon, I think is perfect. I think it highlights the freshness and the tartness of this wine while still allowing the structure to show. This wine doesn't have a ton of tannin, but what tannin that there is very well integrated. Just has a little bit of graininess to it. You feel just a prickle of kind of lingering dryness on your tongue, and then your mouth is coated with saliva from how juicy and fresh and tart and just lightning is the best way to describe this wine. Food, I mean, there's so many things that you can do with Cabernet Franc. You can play this off of kind of medium weight rich beef dishes like just a really simple grilled steak with great fat marbling. Anytime you're incorporating kind of green herbal notes or vegetables, Cabernet Franc is a fantastic way to do that because it plays off of those green notes. So things like Brussels sprouts, leeks, broccoli, roasted peppers, anything that's got a little bit of a vegetal or herbaceous note is awesome with Cabernet Franc. Mushrooms, game, where you have a little bit of earthiness and a little bit of a savory edge to things, also really great. But you think about how much acidity and freshness there is in this wine. So hot knife through butter for anything that's got fat and richness that you want to kind of cut through. I am thrilled and excited beyond belief to be able to share this with everybody. I hope that you all enjoy this wine as much as I do. I'm gonna go cook a really great steak and do some braised leeks with chicken stock and butter and thyme to have for dinner with this amazing Chinon Rouge. Thank you. I appreciate everyone and your being part of this adventure through wine with me. Enjoy the Baudry Chinon Rouge, and we will see you all next time.